Hey everybody, Motumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more Historic here on Magic Arena, and we have another great deck for you, another really fun one, and I'm super excited to be revisiting a card that we just recently played with. But before we hop into today's deck, I want to just remind everybody again, if you enjoy the content at all, please like, comment, subscribe, but check out all the links down below. Join the Discord. That link, again, is down below. And then join us while we're streaming over on Twitch, twitch.tv/BA again, we have been building these decks live on stream. We've been playing them on stream. And chat has been taking part in the deck building process, throwing ideas at us. And it's been a lot of fun. And so that's why we're able to bring you these videos, because of how awesome chat's been over at Discord. Or not Discord, but at Twitch. So again, if you want to be a part of that, please head on over. And more recently, I've been trying to grow my TikTok following, just trying to get followers so we can go live. And I think that's like at 1,000. We're only sitting at roughly like 250. So if you could help us over there, do a search for Motumbo. I'll try to put the link down below as well. But yeah, that would be amazing. But yeah, let's hop right into today's deck. And we are playing Arcane Prisoners. So again, we're already revisiting a card that we played pretty recently in the form of Arcane Bombardment. This is a 6-mana enchantment, and it says whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, you get to exile an instant or sorcery card at random from your graveyard, and then copy each card exiled with it. And then you don't have to pay any mana cost. So basically, every turn, your very first instant or sorcery spell, we're going to pull a random card from our graveyard. It's going to get tucked underneath Arcane Bombardment, and then everything that's tucked underneath Arcane Bombardment, we have the option to cast. So what's really good about this is we can trigger this on our turn by casting an instant or sorcery, and then again on our opponent's turn by casting an instant. So we're going to be able to do a bunch of cool things. We have removal, we have land destruction, we have card draw, we have ways to just kind of needle our opponent by dealing just a little bit of damage to them. So that's what we're trying to do, and we could actually even potentially deck our opponent, maybe, but it's probably not going to happen. But let's look at the cards and what we're doing. So first things first, I'm going to take you through the land destruction shell. Again, there's a ton of land destruction in here because we like playing land destruction, and yeah. So we have 4 copies of Cleansing Wildfire. This is a 2-mana, and this is Geomancer's Gambit. These are the exact same card, except one costs 2, one costs 3. We're going to be able to destroy a land, but its controller can search their library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. But we do get to draw a card by casting each of these. So the good thing about these, and the really cool thing about these, is we can actually ramp ourselves. So we can target one of our indestructible artifact lands that we're playing over here. And since it's indestructible, it's not going to die. Then we could search our library for a land, put it into play, and then we even get to draw a card. So it's actually pretty powerful in that sense. But at the same time, in Historic, a lot of people play very, very few basic lands. So early on in the game, you just get to immediately check to say, okay, are you playing basic lands? If not, you're going to lose, right? Because then at that point, you're able to cast a land destruction spell on turn 2, and that is usually pretty brutal. And there are a ton of decks out there that don't play any basics, and then there's even more that just play like 1 or 2 basic lands in their deck. So once you get through those couple of basic lands, if they're playing any, then it's just free reign, right? And if you're doing that every turn, you're just going to be, it just is free land destruction where you draw a card. We do have 4 copies of Stone Rain. Again, this is your staple land destruction card. We have 3 copies of Smashing Success. So this kind of has a dual ability. You can either destroy land or an artifact. If you do destroy an artifact, you actually do get a treasure token, so which is really cool. And then last but not least, a cool card in here. We're playing Bedeck and Bedazzle. So yes, this is black, and we can cast it, but Bedeck is either, you can also pay it with 2 red, right? Because it does have the hybrid mana. But it says target creature gets +3, -3. So this is going to act like pretty good removal spell for our or for those aggro decks early on, whether they're playing elves or the life gain deck or even the pesky wizard deck. Being able to kill one of their early threats and just be done with it is really good. And at the same time, if we can get this underneath Arcane Bombardment, we have access to Bedazzle, and then at Bedazzle we get to start destroying their non-basic land and dealing 2 damage to them. So that is one way that we can actually kill our opponent. So the rest of the deck, fairly simple. We have big score to draw cards. This is an instant. We're going to be able to pitch a card, draw 2 cards. We have Burn Down the House. This is going to be really cool on repeat because we can actually just deal 5 damage to everything. Or we can make 3 1/1 Red Devil creature tokens that have a cool ability that whenever they die, you get to deal a damage. So if we're going to be stacking up 3 1/1s every turn with haste, this is just going to end the opponent's day. We have a couple copies of Star of Extinction for the same reason we're playing the rest of our land destruction. We just forgot to cover 7 mana. It is a little bit expensive, but again, once we get this in the graveyard and then potentially hit it underneath Arcane Bombardment, we're never going to have to worry about creatures or planeswalkers being in play, and our opponents are just going to have a bad time. We also have Anger of the Gods, again, for the low to the ground aggro decks to be able to wipe them out. And last but not least, we are playing a very interesting card in the form of You Find Some Prisoners. 2 mana instant. You get to choose one. You either get to destroy a target artifact, which is, again, super relevant in the format, right? There's a ton of artifacts that are being played, but you could also choose the Interrogate Them option, which says exile the top 3 cards of target opponent's library. You get to choose one of them, and until the end of your next turn, you get to spend mana as though it was any color to play that card. So this actually lets you grab land. You could play the land that you get, or you could play, maybe you're hitting their bombs and we're just going to win the game with their cards. So again, You Find Some Prisoners is a cool addition. You could potentially deck them if we're going to be playing their deck and casting it every turn if it's underneath Arcane Bombardment. But yeah, so this is what we played. This deck is really cool. You get to see some crazy things happen. There's going to be so many triggers. There's going to be a lot of Arcane Bombardment stuff happening. And there may be one game that's pretty epic. So yeah, let's hop right into today's decks or today's games, and we will see you all at the wrap up. I'm excited about this one. Oh, we're just playing against the game of Magic itself. MTG. Yorion. Okay. I can't play Bedeck for free. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is actually an interesting card against them. Oh, Utopia Sprawl? That's interesting. Oh, Maze's End? I mean, you know what we do with Maze's End, right? Nope. Get out of here. They didn't play a land, so I think we're good. Boo earns. How many basics do you think they play? Let's find out. Oh, they have like 75 cards in their deck. All right, well. Thragtusk. Sure thing. All right, well, we need to draw some action. I'm going to wait a turn here. I think they might play Yorion here. Right? Can they play Yorion here? Yep, perfect. Perfect. All right, well, we need to draw some action. Real bad. Hey, Force in Life. Thank you so much for the follow. That means a lot. Hey, Bastion. Thanks as well. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, are they out? Are they out of basics? Are they out of basics? Did we do it? Did we do it? Uh-oh, Pithing Needle. I bet they named Chandra. What's the over-under on them naming Chandra or the One Ring? Haha, Chandra. Told y'all. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not playing Chandra. I'm not going to play. Maybe it's wrong to do this. If they drop like a land into a ring, I'm going to be very upset. So I think we're just going to... Uh-oh. Now we get the One Ring, right? They're playing Gates, right? But they just they kind of stuttered a little bit. I mean, let's just end this game right now. There we go. All right, it has begun. Oh, beautiful. All right, I think we are on the way to winning. Oh, this is beautiful. There we go. All right, we're going to start looking for prisoners. All right, I think we're good. I think we're a little good here. Oh, okay. All right. Yep. I'm not even gonna cast the other one. Not even gonna cast the other one. Not even gonna cast the other one. All right, don't cast. Decline. We're gonna cast this. We're going to cast this. We're going to cast this. And then we're going to decline that. Sure, we'll take that. Zakama! Oh my gosh. Oh, this is amazing. Wait, Zakama doesn't have haste, does it? Okay, no. I was make sure I didn't mess up there. Zakama! Alright, well. Oh my god, that was a game right there. Holy moly. Holy moly. Lord Grim. The grimmest of lords. Luris. All right, what are you doing over there? I mean, this says destroy target artifact, so I think we're going to be in a good spot. You know, if they wouldn't have fired off this, I would not have fired off a... or I probably would have fired this off. The problem is if they have two of them, we're dead, right? Do you think they have any basics in their deck? Probably like one or two. You got it. So the question here is, all right, so they play Luris, and then they play Colossal Hammer. It goes into play. If I burn down the house, can they kill me if I burn down the house here? I don't think so. Maybe I should have Cleansing Wildfire here, though. If I draw a land, I think I'm good. No, not that land. Hey, Avid, how you doing? I mean, they're still slowly whittling down our life total. But we get to Bedeck Bedazzle here and hopefully start just going to town. What does this do? Nothing relevant. I'm going to take the damage here. What'd we hit? All right, it has begun. Actually, we are going to... I want to really draw a card here. And I want to see if they're playing any basics. There we go. Whoo! Lord Grim, I'm sorry, my friend. This deck is sweet. Holy crap. What did we accidentally just build? Alright, opponent goes first. Not sure what they're playing. Uh-oh. How many basics are they playing? I mean, I really just need to try to Anger of the Gods this Cauldron Familiar away. All right. Did I add that with that deck in mind? I did not. Uh-oh. Are we dead? If they hit exactly like Samwise Gamgee and the other thing, we were dead. Okay, well, that actually worked out pretty well. And we drew another one. Alright, sorry about that. Oh, you had it in your hands? I don't think we need to Anger of the Gods there. I could have been wrong, but... We're definitely going to Anger here. And they can sack and scry a couple, that's fine, but... Okay. Samwise. I mean, we're definitely stopping them from doing some things, right? So if I do this... Oh, I didn't expect that. 7, 8, 9. If we draw a land... I can't risk it. I need to keep them off a land. Woo! Ooh, that's the thing about that deck. That deck can just out of nowhere just win. So, oh, we were like thrown right into this game. Holy moly! I look away for 2 sets. This is an alright hand, actually. Unpundin, this one's for you. This song. All right. Don't necessarily love that. I wonder if it's beneficial to cast this. Actually, they don't play basics, right? They might play like 2 basics. They play none. Ah, got him. Got him. I do think that you should try and play like 3 to 4 basics. All right, we're going first. All right. I need an indestructible land here. All right. Basic land check. All right. Basic land activated. All right. So they're playing... Yeah. Okay. How many basics are they playing? Let's find out. Basic land check. 1 basic. Okay. Oh, Phyrexian Bolus. Play basics. Play basics in your deck. All right, we called for friendship, so let's get some good draws. Luris. And we're going to get hammered. This might not be hammer, but we're definitely going to... Just going to get rid of that. That is a card I don't want to deal with. All right, so okay. I don't feel like taking a million next turn. So what does this do? Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful draw right there. Oh, roll that beautiful bean footage. I mean, we have to cast this because we need to wipe their board. It's a little unfortunate, but and then I think we have to go ahead and big score. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now we get to get the party started. Portable hole, really? You're going to go after our treasure? I mean, unfortunately for you, we can use it. Ruh-roh. Sorry, my friend. Oh, that's huge. I mean, sure. Do I cast this? No, I'm going to hold it. All right, Luris. Do I just hold this again? All right, I mean, we're going to draw a bunch of cards. I mean, we've ramped so much at this point that I think we're good to go, right? And then we get to big score during their turn. Yeah, this is pretty sick. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and ditch that card just in case we hit with it. big score, discard, actually we're going to discard Cleansing Wildfire. We're going to keep an instant in our hand. Anger. We're going to draw so many cards every turn. This is absolutely ridiculous. Do I take this, or I don't think so. No, I'm just going to go after their lands. We don't necessarily need to go after our lands anymore, so... All right. I can discard 2 cards. You have ornithoptered successfully, my friend. You got it. You got it. Oh, that was it. Whew. All right, we were also running down a dream, so to speak. So, Involution. Yeah, you find some prisoners. Well, we know they're playing basics, so... Probably going to take 40,000 damage this turn because that Festival Crasher is going to get really big. Please don't give that haste. So we're at 6. So gross. All they're going to do is burn us out. This comes into play. Just have to keep them off of lands, unfortunately. Burn will always be an archetype that you have to worry about playing, right? Like, does this matter? I don't think it does, actually. I'm trying not to take any damage here. Oh, they're just scooping. We're at 6. Oh, whew. Thank you, Burn Deck, for not being able to count that high. All right. We go first. I mean, this is one land away from being a decent hand. What are they playing? That's... Oh my god, it's so unfortunate. Like, one land there and we start basic checking them. What? We missed a land drop. Oh my god. People! Why concede? Why concede there? Not a great hand. But we do have an artifact removal in our hand, or we can potentially hit a land if we miss. Got rid of 2 Nazguls. Two Nazguls are gone. Alright, well, I'm not really doing anything, so... Maskwood Nexus? Are you kidding me? I think I need to kill Maskwood Nexus, right? Oh, well, I'm glad we didn't have Arcane Bombardment in play. Oh no, they get to hit our land? They should have went for it. I don't think they know how that works. Wait, what? Each Wraith. Oh my god, each Wraith. Oh my god, we're gonna stop that shenanigans immediately. That's cool though. Each Wraith. Oh my gosh. Do I kill this? They'll make another. This gives us a turn to set up. Oh, why concede? You didn't even see if we were going to do anything. What if we couldn't do anything there? We go first. This is pretty good. Jace? What are you going to do over there, Jace? Alright, well, basic check. Alright. Basic check passed. Oh, they're playing ninjas? God, everybody's playing freaking ninjas. They never don't have it. It's so ridiculous. Maybe we... I guess depending on how they end their turn, maybe we just burn down the house. They're going to swap them out. Alright, so then we probably burn down the house and then don't do anything else. Then next turn we can actually Arcane Bombardment and then start doing stuff. Or not. We were going to Arcane Bombardment, but now we're not going to. That feels so bad. I mean, I'm going to smash this Ornithopter. Hey, France with 2Ls. Welcome to chat. You made it to Platinum by accident? I mean, still good. All right, we're just going to do some deck thinning here. Just going to draw all of these? Okay. Because I don't think any of their creatures actually have flash. That's fine. Just draw all of the Cleansing Wildfires. This is actually a pretty good hit, so... I mean, they're going to have to keep playing cards. So the good thing is if they thought seize us, like next turn, then we can cast this in response, take one of their cards, and then they only see a mountain. But we are kind of running out of gas, right? Them thought seizing us the turn we were going to slam our Arcane Bombardment really, really hurt. Really, really hurt. Do we go after any of their lands? I don't think so. I think we're going to hold. And I think I'm going to cast this at the end of their turn here. Oh, so you only recently started learning Magic? And hitting Platinum, that's pretty awesome. Maybe we should have taken the creature. really wonder what's in their hand. I wonder if they have any kind of counter magic in their deck. But I mean, I know they have at least one of these in their hand. They could also have a bunch of land in their hand. Come on, my friend. $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16. So we have 8 land left in our deck out of 27 cards. So sometimes it's not about that, right? Sometimes it's just about switching your deck because you're going to be playing the same decks at certain levels. All right. This is going to help just get cards out of our deck. Oh, well, thanks for the follow. I really, really appreciate that. That's high praise. I have so much mana, and I don't have anything to do with it right now, which is really unfortunate. We're going to have to sit through all of these timeouts. One of those cards has to be a land. Like, at that point, just play it, right? We're 11 cards ahead of our opponent. Come on, my friend. Fatal push. All right, let's just do this. All right, we cast a spell. Come at us, bro. All right, you did it. You did it. So they just have a whole bunch of removals in their hand. Can't really cast it. I mean, we have 3 Arcane Bombardments and 20 cards. So, deck. Lol. Ornithopter. You're doing it. Lol in a row. Double lol. Was it a smashing success? It was a smashing success. Oh, let's see what else they got. Oh, here comes the fatal push. Yep, you got it. This is the most non-interesting game of Magic that I've played in a while. I think they're hoping they deck us. Sure. I mean, they should have been doing that earlier, I feel like. It would have paid off. Like, there were a couple turns early on where we just did not have a removal spell. All right, basic land check. All right, we have one left. All right, we're the aggro deck now. Let's go. Got him. All right, we have 11 cards left. They have 18. We're going to have to get pretty lucky. All right, well, that's our last basic land. I think we actually still have 2 land left in our deck. Sure. Oh my god, we still haven't drawn. I can't believe we have not drawn one of these. I'm going to pay. I will pay 2 mana. Oh my gosh, we still haven't drawn. Oh my gosh. Sure thing. We are going to deck, by the way. We are 100% going to deck. We have 6 cards left. Opponent has 16. I mean, there's a chance, but... We have 6 cards, and 3 of these are Arcane Bombardments. We have a 50% chance to draw an Arcane Bombardment here. And we drew a land. Amazing. Yeah, but we had one discarded earlier. All right. We have to get lucky on our spells here. It's just what it's going to come down to. Oh my god, we drew a freaking land. All right, let's get lucky. Let's get lucky. Come on. Okay. Okay. I think we might be good. Oh, we hit. It's exactly what we needed to hit too. Oh, we hit. Oh my gosh. That could not have been any closer. Holy moly. Holy moly. That was an insane game. Insane. 24 minutes. All right, everyone, welcome back to the wrap up. And again, I'm super excited that we built this and I got to feature this deck. So it's actually pretty funny, right? When we started building this deck, it started off with Blood Sun, Lotus Field, Arcane Bombardment, Oracle of the Alpha, Discontinuity, and then we were like, oh, well, what else should we put in here? And then I was like, oh, well, let's put in Star of Extinctions because we're playing Blood Sun, Lotus Field. And then I was like, okay, well, if we're playing Star of Extinctions, maybe we should play Stone Rains. And then from there, I was like, you know what? Let's just scale it back. Let's just look for mono red, and let's see what kind of land destruction we can put in here. There's so many red land destruction spells that cost 4 mana. There's more that cost, 5 or 6 mana, but they're not great. So we said, you know what? Let's at least scale that back a little bit. Let's look at like the self-ramp package in the form of Cleansing Wildfire and Geomancer's Gambit. And at the same time, right, when you're able to tuck those underneath Arcane Bombardment, you're generating so much card value because you're just going to be drawing multiple cards a turn. You're going to be eating through their lands. And and then we were looking for just, good finishers. Bedazzle was kind of in there. There was another six mana land destruction spell that we just didn't really feel like was going to be very good. I think it was, I don't remember what it's called, but it dealt 3 damage, I think, to your opponent whenever you cast it. Not great. Not the end of the world, but we really needed that early interaction. So that's why I went with the Bedeck Bedazzle. And then that turned us into, kind of needing to play black in our deck. And then that really led us to the Drossforge Bridges, which led us to being able to do the whole Cleansing Wildfire Geomancer's Gambit pack. So we kind of, started one way, we ended up this way, and I'm so glad that we did. This deck's a lot of fun, and I'm glad that chat recommended playing You Find Some Prisoners, because that was a great call. Really great to be able to destroy artifacts or to be able to go through our opponent's deck. Not really go through the deck, right, but at least start filtering through the top 3 cards at a time. Pulling cards out, that they necessarily wouldn't be able to, or they can't cast anymore because we've now seen them. We now have access to them. And then even getting some land sometimes whenever we're kind of hurting for land, and then we hit their land and we're able to play their land. Really, really great. A lot of fun. And the real good thing about Arcane Bombardment is the way it's worded is you don't have to cast all of the cards underneath it, right? So if you're starting to run low on cards in your library, or if maybe your opponent doesn't have any creatures, you don't necessarily need to cast the Anger of the Gods. You don't necessarily have to keep drawing, with big score. It's there. It's optional. You just don't click that spell. But yeah, this deck, again, a lot of fun. Super stoked about it. I hope y'all give it a try. Only put this together again if you have access to these cards already. I'm not ever going to recommend crafting cards like this, especially mythics. Mythics are expensive. They're hard to get back. Arcane Bombardment is a very, very fun card. Is it a good card? No. Is it a powerful card? Yes. But again, it's not good. It's very easy to disrupt. It gets bounced. You lose all those cards underneath it. It gets removed. You lose all those cards underneath it. Or it gets countered, and then you're just sitting there, twiddling your thumbs, not really doing anything. So, but yeah, this is Arcane Prisoners. Again, if you enjoyed the content, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. Hopefully to be added, if I remember. First off, we do have the Discord link. Hopefully the TikTok link is going to be there. And again, hop on over to Twitch. Follow us, twitch.tv/BA Motumbo. And yeah, we're just going to have a lot of fun. So again, thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Please stay safe, and we will see you all next time.